we're here in Visalia, California with Taofledermaus, and you asked, so we listened, and let's shoot some stuff. Well, step one is that me and Joe need to actually learn how to shoot a gun, and then we'll shoot some stuff. The responsible way, with safety and kindness.
You're gonna shoot your stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Not with anyone in it.
Hey, here's something different. How would you like to see a behind the scenes of a Taofledermaus Xyla Foxlin video collaboration? We train these YouTubers how to shoot firearms, and Xyla shoots her bulletproof dress. Welcome back to OG's Danger Show.
Hi, I'm Xyla.
Hello, Xyla. Welcome to Taofledermaus.
Thank you. But we're here with Taofledermaus.
We just did this.
I know. Well, step one is that me and Joe need to actually learn how to shoot a gun.
We're going to send them down range at the challenge targets
This thing's set up for this.
and get them all warmed up on the guns before we actually go over here and do some live shooting against those Kevlar panels. So come on over here with us. I even got you guys a chair.
Struggling a little bit. It's okay. She's a little whiter than me. She needs a little bit of sun.
She's awfully pale. And she's from Iceland. You know, she started out looking kind of heinous. She actually doesn't look all that
It doesn't
bad.
look that bad.
No, that's like 2 beers. You guys are way outside of your normal
Comfort
zone out
zone.
here. Yeah.
Yes.
Corn,
Yes.
smoke,
A lot of smoke.
and cows.
A lot of smoke.
And today we have flies. And I thought this was kind of funny. I looked over and saw the 2 camera nerds comparing notes on frame rates and resolutions and f-stops and all kinds of weird stuff that is probably made up.
I take the vertical resolution and I start dialing it down. See, it goes like really.
Okay, and then it changes.
And now,
the
so
resolution.
but they throw the kitchen.
Look at these cameras.
Yeah.
Just in case you guys were wondering if we were going to get everything on camera, I think we're going to get everything on about 20 cameras.
There probably are actually 20 cameras right here.
You might have seen the video, a bulletproof bodice, the top part of a dress, made out of carbon. You said
It's 3 layers of Kevlar plus 3 layers of carbon fiber.
nice. And then we have some test panels over here that we're going to work that are labeled just Kevlar, and then some that are 12 layers of Kevlar. And we have Kevlar and carbon fiber.
And these are alternating Kevlar, then carbon.
Okay, and then you've also coated these.
And these are all, they're done up like a composite layup with epoxy,
Okay.
which is not how bulletproof stuff is usually made. So that's kind of why this is such an experiment. To me, at least. I couldn't find a good amount of
Yeah, that'll hold it
And then
together.
this is 6 carbon, 6 Kevlar.
All right, cool. And we're going to give them a test out here on camera and see which different layer works with different calibers. Joe is loading up the Ruger Heritage 22. I believe there's 6 rounds in the cylinder. He's going to rotate that cylinder around until he sees they're all full. So we decided that instead of Jeff and I shooting Xyla's panels, we wanted Joe and Xyla to shoot the panels themselves. But first they would need just a little bit of firearms orientation.
The acetone didn't quite get it off. All right, I'm all loaded up.
Okay, so it's an old cowboy style gun, and a single action means you have to cock it like a cowboy gun.
Okay.
So it's very, very safe until you do that manual cocking, okay?
Got it.
So the first thing we're going to do is go over some very, very quick safety rules. I'll step over here. Okay. When you're comfortable with it, you're just going to reach up with probably that thumb.
Okay.
And just go ahead and cock that back. Keep your finger straight. And even though that's cocked back, it will not fire yet until your finger goes in the trigger.
Okay, and I see the hammer there.
Yep.
Right?
That's the hammer cocked back.
Okay.
So when you're ready, very, very gently, just press back on that trigger and you're going to hear it go off.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. There it is.
Did I hit it?
You hit it.
Hey!
Wow.
And then what you always want to do, it's not a big deal on this revolver because you can't shoot it again until you cock it. But when we get into this pistol, after every shot, you just want to go back to finger straight.
Okay.
Because this pistol, after you shoot it, will be ready to shoot again.
Okay.
So on this one, go ahead and lift it back up again. When you're ready, go ahead and cock the hammer. And it's yours for 5 more shots. Got him.
All right.
Are you aiming at the forehead like that?
I can go a little lower.
No, I mean,
I was aiming for
that's
the
like
middle.
a great forehead shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Just say you were aiming for the forehead. Say you
yeah,
were
that's
aiming
exactly
for the
where I was
forehead.
aiming. That's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always hit where I am. Yeah.
What I'm going to do now is trade you for a semi-automatic.
Okay.
This shoots almost like,
What if you just went straight there?
yeah, there we go, step him straight up. So in this one, instead of being in the cylinder, your magazine, not a clip, but your magazine is holding all these rounds. We're just going to slide it in there until it clicks. It'll hold itself. When you're ready, you're going to push down on that button and this thing's just going to slide home.
Okay.
And when that slides home, the pistol is essentially ready to fire. So we always want to keep our fingers straight.
Okay.
And keep that muzzle kind of pointed anywhere down here and probably not at your big phantom camera. All right, so you're on a semi-automatic pistol now. So after it shoots, it'll be ready to shoot again. You don't have to do anything like last time.
All right. I'm gonna shoot and then give it a minute and go again.
Okay. So what you want to do on a pistol is let it sit as deep in your hand as you can right here.
Yeah.
Then you want to take this hand. When we get into pistols that have actual recoil, when a pistol recoils, it looks for any place where your skin is not, and it recoils into that area. So we want to take the meat of this hand, fill in that gap, and then you wrap those fingers tightly around there. These thumbs can either go up or straight forward like you got them.
Okay.
You're just going to hold it nice and tight. This pistol has almost no recoil
Okay.
and the same amount of noise, so you'll find it very comfortable. There you go.
It's a little bit more than the last one, yeah.
Yeah, because this whole slide up here is moving back and forth each time.
Right.
If you slow this down on camera, you'll see it each time. The other one had no moving parts. So.
I'm gonna go twice now.
All right. Good hits, right in the face.
All right.
Try for our distant guy out there. Oh shit, good.
I know.
Joe's lying, he was in the Navy SEALs.
I feel like it's like you'd never shot a gun before. It was like you had to do it first, you know?
Right. Sure.
So now it was time for the star of the show to give the Wrangler 22 a little workout herself. We're going to put that little blade down in the channel. When you're comfortable, go ahead and hold that hammer back. Xyla told us that she had a little bit of shooting experience back when she was a kid, but hadn't shot much since then. Aim in at that target, anywhere you like on that target, and very, very gently press the trigger. And she hit it. Woo!
Nice, okay.
Right. Everyone will notice on YouTube that despite the victory dance, she always kept the muzzle pointed down range. That is the right thing to do. All right, you've got 5 more, just like Joe did. Cock the hammer. You've got either one of those steel targets is all yours. Good hit.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the further one now.
If she can hit that, she can hit those
Feel
little
free to
panels.
try single-handed if you want to, if you get brave.
See?
Let me try the further one first.
gotta be big enough to be able to hit.
Flies off you.
The flies. They're not that bad.
I think they're biting her legs earlier. So we don't have that problem out here.
Okay, I think I hit that one, right?
Yeah, you heard the little ding. That was your hit. Good hit. All of those are hitting steel.
Whew, okay.
All right, now try one-handed. Keep your finger outside the trigger until you're all lined up on target, ready to shoot. And then right when you're lined up, just slide that finger in last minute. And line up your sights. There you go.
That was way harder.
It's less stable
got
by
it.
far.
Yeah, okay. Should I
That
do
was the way they taught people to shoot up till like the 80s, you know,
Oh, yeah,
one-handed.
use all those up.
Military.
Xyla, how are you feeling about the dress?
I think that the dress is giving me superpowers.
And like Joe did, we're going to start you with a semi-automatic. So keep in mind that every time this shoots, this slide up here is just going to come back. So we don't want to put any of our knuckles in the way.
Yes.
So you're going to take the meat of this hand and put it into that gap and then just wrap those fingers around. There you go.
Okay.
All right, then what you're going to do is take this magazine in this hand. You're going to make sure the bullets are pointed forward.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Are you getting eaten up by flies? And then go ahead and stick it in until it clicks. All right, good. But it's easier just to kind of grip it up there on top. There you go. And let it go.
Oh,
good.
That felt very badass. That felt like a movie.
All right, line up those 3 little dots on your target.
Yep.
Put the center dot on the bad guy where you want him. And then gently press that trigger to the rear. There it is.
Nice.
Now you've got 9 more just ready to go again.
Right.
Natural shooters down there.
Yeah.
Good. He's harder to hit because he's farther away, but you got him. Uh-oh.
With that one. Oh no.
That's all right.
I'm at 2 now.
That's all right. With the firearms familiarization out of the way, it's time to shoot these panels and see what they do.
So this panel that the ballistic gel gummy bear is wearing was actually an offcut, and it was the back of the dress where I just couldn't get it to look good, so I just didn't even use them. But it was laid up at the same time, exactly the same way as the rest of the dress. So we figured this will be a good test piece, and then once we sort of figure out what we want to do and how we want to shoot the dress, then poor Xyla over there will actually get shot. But for now, we're going to test everything. We're also going to test the panels that I brought over and see how it goes.
Now, I don't want to take away from the video where we actually shoot the panels. That's Xyla's video, and to see the results of that, head on over to her channel.
Okay,
Ready?
rolling. Xyla, you ready?
Yep.
But I think you'll find some of the shooting to be entertaining, and I'm sure that you'll find this jivey music to be cool, so check it out. Now, in true Taofledermaus fashion, every time we shot a panel, we had to move forward and examine it with the camera, talk about it on film, so that we could get an idea of how rounds penetrated different versions of Kevlar and carbon fiber. And Xyla even recruited Joe to shoot some of these panels.
Just above the label.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Did I get it?
You hit it.
Ready?
Okay, I'm rolling.
All right, Joe goes Glock 19X.
Okay.
Okay, I'm rolling and ready.
Okay. Everyone rolling and ready?
Channel camera rolling.
Woo!
Now, although we didn't need them for the test, we figured that since these two had driven all the way up from Los Angeles, why not let them try out the AR-15 and a 12-gauge shotgun? Oh, shit! First time!
You weren't sighted in, though.
She loosened the cap for you.
Pretty good.
Second hit.
This guy's a natural.
Holy dog shit.
Dang it.
What do you think about the AR?
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. Oh, you better get one more hit.
Yeah.
Let's call it one more hit. You gotta leave confident. There you go.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna get a video.
Definitely. All right. Xyla is now shooting
All right. Whenever you're ready, Xyla.
the AR-15. Oh, God.
OM God. All right.
Never shot this.
All right, I am rolling. Guys, get a little closer together.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
So that answers your question. What was the consensus from
What
you
was
guys?
the question?
Well, you were wrong, I think.
Yeah. Well, I was right because I said I was wrong.
Loophole.
Loophole.
But would you wear that dress as a bulletproof dress if you knew that your life was in danger and you still had to go to the ball?
No, absolutely not. And I wouldn't have anyway because like there was a lot of exposed. No, it was an art piece.
I probably could have got away with it.
Huge thank you to Taofledermaus.
Oh,
Exactly.
I think
Taofledermaus. I've heard.
Taofledermaus.
Taofledermaus.
I think it's just that I said it wrong so many times that my brain, the read write is not
It
fast.
was a mistake from the very beginning. No one can spell it. No one can pronounce it. No one can remember it.
Taofledermaus.
But we want to thank you guys for driving all the way up here
Yeah.
to the middle of BFE, the middle of corn, dairy, flies, and heat, just to.
This
It's
is my
smoke.
happy
The
place.
smoke.
Oh, the wildfire
Lot
smoke
of smoke.
today
Oh
did not do the
man.
high speed cameras any favors.
So we thank you guys for coming all the way up to shoot the video.
And thank you for teaching us how to shoot not only a 22, a 9, but also an AR-15 and a rifle.
Shotgun, yeah.
Shotgun, sorry.
And also, I'm impressed that you read your comments, and the comments from people saying you should get a hold of Taofledermaus.
Is that how you say it? I think he said it wrong.
I was like, as soon as he said, I was like, he's gonna say it. I gotta study Taofledermaus. And thank you to all of you who recommended Taofledermaus.
Yeah, luckily we're relatively close together. We
Yeah.
weren't like on the opposite side of the YouTube island or anything.
Yeah, and these guys responded in like a day. I emailed them and I was like, hey, I'm like,
Then it took you like a week to reply to me. but-
yeah.
work it.
Why am I even here?